Hey guys, more questions from the DMs today, and this was great, so let's dive right in. Dr. Ish, my boyfriend cheated on me in October while I was pregnant with our first child together. I'm very sorry to hear that. The other female was also pregnant, but with someone else's baby. No, wait, so she was pregnant while he was cheating, or she got pregnant at the same time you were pregnant? It turns out it wasn't his. It's a little confusing. I don't know if y'all need me. You might need more. I might need to slide this one over to Maury. Because y'all might need a lie detector tester too. But we're going to figure it out. Anyway, so the other female was pregnant. Turns out somebody else's baby. Okay, I'm having such a hard time moving on. And he never wants to listen or answer my questions about it. How am I going to move on with him if all I think about are the different scenarios that run wild in my head? Well, just because they're running wild in your head doesn't mean you have to let them run wild in your life. First problem is the questions you're asking. He doesn't want to answer your questions because those aren't questions he can answer, right? When a woman gets cheated on, she always asks the wrong questions, right? You're probably asking them questions about how many times and how long it was going on and how many others. And those aren't questions, A, that are going to put you in a better space once you know the answer. And B, those are questions that only shame him and aggravate you. So he's never going to jump into that conversation with you because he knows that there's no good opening, there's no good ending to that conversation. And those are questions that are going to help either of you feel better and help you guys move forward. The questions you want to know after somebody cheats or somebody has an affair, you only really want two questions. Number one, how could you feel with her over there that you couldn't feel with me over here, right? How is it that she helped you feel when you were with her that I didn't help you feel when you were with me, right? And run through those scenarios. Could you feel more powerful with her? Did you feel more accomplished with her? Did you feel smarter with her? Did you feel more like a man with her? Did you feel more in control with her, right? Did you feel more wanted? Did you feel more desired with her, right? What was it that you could feel there with her that was attractive to you that you no longer felt with me, right? That's the first question you want to ask. And the second question you want to know is he glad it's over? Nobody ever asked that question. Guy cheats, guy gets busted, and everything's supposed to go back to normal. No, you need to know whether he's glad it's over or not. Because if he is, then he's going to go in one direction. But if he's not, it's only a matter of time before this is going to happen again, over and over and over again. Now, so that's the first thing, change your questions. The second thing that goes on here, and this is a very hard and very ugly truth, and I know it's going to upset a lot of women to hear me say this, but the men in your life will let you down when you need them the most sometimes, right? In this way, when it comes to cheating. We hear these horrible stories all the time. Man and woman were together for 20 years. She gets cancer. He ends up cheating. We hear these stories and it breaks our heart every single time. And we wonder what's going on, right? She gets pregnant. Guys cheat. She gets sick. Guys cheat. She gets hurt. Guys cheat, right? Her financial, her professional circumstances change. Guys cheat. So what's going on? Are guys just jerks and just selfish, or what's really happening here? So what's really happening here, again, that's the bad news. He may dip out and turn away at the time when you need him the most. So that's the bad news. But the good news is that's really not on you, and that's more on him, and here's why. When people cheat, 90% of the time, it's not them turning away from you. It's them turning away from the person they think they're becoming with you. Right? Let me say that again. When guys cheat, it's not so much that they're turning away from you. They're turning away from the person they think they're becoming with you. Right? Why would a guy cheat when you get pregnant? Well, because now he's changing. Now he's no longer boyfriend. Now he's no longer the good time guy. Now he's got to be a baby daddy or father. I don't know how to do that, so I'm going to turn away from that. Right? And cheating is something that I'm going to turn towards because it turns me back to the guy I know and away from the guy I think I'm becoming. Oh wow, you're sick, but we're committed, so I got to be there. But I know how to be your partner and your life partner or your husband or your spouse, but I don't really know how to be a caregiver. If I can't acknowledge that, then subconsciously some things are going to happen in my brain that's going to make me turn away from that, right? Let's say you were the primary breadwinner like most women are in their family, and that situation changes, and okay, oh wow, now I got to be that. I got to step up and I got to do that. Okay, so I know how to be life partner and have her back. I don't think I know how to take the lead when it comes to those financial situations. So, and if I can't acknowledge that and work that out in my head, I want to subconsciously do things that self-sabotage that and have me turn away from that, if that makes sense. So it's not that he's turning away from you, he's turning away from who he sees himself becoming because he doesn't recognize the guy who he's becoming and he doesn't know how to get comfortable with that. Now, the last thing is, this is a boyfriend. You didn't say husband. This is a baby daddy. You didn't say life partner. Every baby daddy ain't meant to be a husband, right? Every boyfriend isn't meant to be a baby daddy, but you already crossed that bridge. So this may be a case. This may simply be a case of you trying to jam a square peg into a round hole, and maybe he just ain't that dude, right? Maybe he is boyfriend material, maybe he is baby daddy material, but maybe he is not life partner material. Maybe he is certainly not husband material. Not yet, right? And so you got to figure that part out as well, right? Just because he's the one thing, maybe doesn't mean he's cut out for the other thing. Okay, so you got 3 things to work on, 3 things to understand. You got to understand, you got to change those questions. You got to ask some different ones. Number 2, not so much he's turning away from you, mama. He's probably just turning away from the guy he thinks he's having to become now. And number 3, maybe he's just not that dude, right? Maybe the best thing you guys can do is figure out how to co-parent. Maybe the best outcome is that he just doesn't get in your way and be a destructive force in that child's life while you step up and be the best mom you can, right? Because now you've changed too. Right? You're not just girlfriend, you're mama now, right? And mama has a kid that she's got to look out for, right? So now you're mama bear, and your only concern is those bear cubs. And you got to do what you got to do to take care of them in the best way possible. Hope this makes sense. Check back in, let me know how it goes. Bye-bye.